Qin Shi Huang was slowly pressed into the dust by Hades, while Hades withdrew his spear midair and landed gracefully. When the dust cleared, Qin Shi Huang lay motionless on the ground. The referee nearly thought the match was decided, but the next moment, Qin Shi Huang stood up again. The damage from that strike had soaked his blindfold with blood, so Qin Shi Huang tore off the blindfold, then let the battle continue. King of the Underworld. Seeing Qin Shi Huang still able to smile, Hades gripped his spear tightly and launched an even more violent thrust at him. The spear's shadow turned into countless cold flashes, so fast they were impossible to see clearly, forcing Qin Shi Huang to keep dodging, appearing quite battered to outsiders. Yet only the Valkyrie Hilda in the stands understood that Qin Shi Huang was searching for a chance to counterattack. Hades' spear once again pinned Qin Shi Huang immobile. His expression showed clear strain, the force so great it shattered the floor beneath. Everyone thought the battle was over, but at that moment, Qin Shi Huang took a deep breath and gently exhaled, striking precisely at Hades' exerting shoulder. The next instant, Hades' center of force shifted. Qin Shi Huang seized the spear's tip and yanked it upward. Hades was once again injured by his own strength. Qin Shi Huang seized the moment and charged forward, but suddenly a spear thrust shot out from the dust. Fortunately, Qin Shi Huang spun in time to evade. Hades reviewed the battle just now, still unable to understand how Qin Shi Huang had returned the attack. But just then, Qin Shi Huang suddenly let out a muffled groan, as if his whole body had suffered some unknown damage. Yet he quickly recovered. Then Qin Shi Huang began to take the offensive. Hades rushed forward as well. Qin Shi Huang exhaled an air bullet, which struck Hades' chest without him noticing. His entire movement was disrupted, causing his next strike to miss completely. Qin Shi Huang pressed the advantage, closing in and landing a solid palm strike. Hades was forced back more than 10 meters. This was Qin Shi Huang's ultimate technique, Mount Tai Dragon Claw. The power of this strike was enough to tear a chunk of flesh even from a god's body, causing the human audience to erupt in cheers. Meanwhile, Ares and the others showed looks of disbelief, but Hades below discerned the clue. The air Qin Shi Huang exhaled had struck Hades' core point of exertion, disrupting his entire rhythm. It turned out, Qin Shi Huang could see the starlight within Hades' body. He only needed to target the flowing energy nodes inside and disrupt his core. Even the tiniest force would have immense effect. Backstage, Sasaki and the others analyzed it thoroughly. But since Qin Shi Huang could see the starlight, why did he cover his eyes at the start? To know what happens next, please continue to follow me.